Woo, what's going on, YouTube? It's gotta be all day. So here's the deal. We're gonna talk about the Ulti Clip. I know it's backwards. It's ULTI Clip. This is the Slim 2.2. And this is awesome. I came across these searching for something because my man over at Kurt's Corner, he's a young channel. He's just getting going. Not a young guy. He's a vet. But he's a fairly new channel, and he's getting going. And he sent me a donation to my channel. If you look at the little, on my video, you'll see a little red box that says D-Bad. You can donate. But he said he wanted me to try out this knife. And he sent me a donation to be able to pick up the knife, which I did. And basically, it came, as you see, but with this little lanyard. I just put it down somewhere, and I don't know where. But it came with a little lanyard on it. And he was asking me, and it also comes with this guy right here, a little belt loop. But he was asking me questions about, you know, would I design something that carries the way it carries and the way he uses it. And he just dropped a video on it, so check this out. But he takes his lanyard and he wraps it around his belt and sticks it in. That way, if he needs it, he can pull this out, the lanyard catches on the belt, and then the sheath just dangles. And for me personally, I wouldn't be designing anything like that because I don't design tiny knives. And it doesn't really fit all people, especially people that don't wear belts. So that wouldn't help. But I came across this little guy, and this would do the same thing, except it wouldn't leave your sheath dangling. Now, why would the sheath dangle be an issue for me? Personally, anybody who's ever trained in any kind of hand-to-hand combat, jiu-jitsu, things like that, if I see somebody pull something and I notice they have a sheath dangling, my mind is going to be get to where that sheath is, grab it, and spin this sumbitch around until I can trip him up, and then hopefully make him fall on his own knife. So I wouldn't want something like that. It's a really good idea. The way he does it really works. But this little thing right here, I just attached it to this sheath. Now it comes with its own hardware. It comes with 2 screws, 2 rubber washers. I didn't need the rubber washers because if I put it on, because this has a rivet right here, if I put the rubber on, if I put the rubber on, it wouldn't fit. But if I put it on, literally they wouldn't reach. I'd need longer screws. So I just put it on without, and it doesn't really matter. It's only hand tightened right now because I think I'm going to put it on my Koboon, my cold steel Koboon, because this has a boot clip. That's it. And if I want to ride this in the pocket, if I pull this, the whole thing comes out. So that's a pain in the nut. Now, some people really like to carry pocket fixed blades or just in the belt fixed blades. And they like hideaway knives. This little clip is awesome. So basically, it just opens like this. That loosens the tension there. So let's move this back here. So if I take this and I stick it in my pocket, and then all I do is collapse this, that sheath goes nowhere. So this is completely and 100%, and like that's not coming off at all. It is locked on the pants. So if I wanted to carry concealed, that's no problem. It's really easy to just pick it out and have it. Now I can do it on the inside of the pants under the belt. So even if I'm not wearing a belt, let's say I'm wearing shorts and the shorts don't have a belt, that is so simple to just unlatch. I could stick it anywhere pretty much, like literally anywhere. And I think that is pretty awesome. So, I mean, just for ha-has, right on the shirt, if I pull, it comes right off. The sheath is still there. I don't have to worry about it. I could hook this up to any piece of clothing I want. I could hook it up to the top of my cowboy boot and lock it in there. Any place I want, I could stick that thing. And you have pocket fixed blade ready to go. That's not going to pull out. Now, if, let's say I wasn't wearing a belt and I wanted it just on the pants, right? And I wanted it in the pant line, so I just drop that there, try to get around the belt, right there, right? So now if I don't have a belt on, doesn't matter, that's not going anywhere. So I have that, look at, I can pull, that's not going anywhere. That's on there. So this little guy right here, the Ulti Clip, is ulti badass, and I'm wondering how it would work on this, because the holes are very different. They come in different sizes. This is the smallest one, so it only has the ability to make the holes that far apart. So luckily I had the rivet hole and I have the slot. Now it's made pretty much to be able to fit in these little slots, so on any knife that's going to have that, this will fit in. I'm wondering if it was really tightened down, if I could just get away with using one screw on that, and if not, it would take literally nothing to, inside this little flat part, just to drill an extra hole. I could even drill 2 holes and put it anywhere I want. Literally, I can adjust this thing like crazy. So let me take this off. All right, so again, it's only hand tightened. This is on the cold steel Koboon, which I really like and never carry because of the way the clip is, the way you carry it. There's only one screw in there now, right? So it hides really easy, it hides really well. Boom, it comes out, it stays. With only one screw, I don't have to worry about it going side to side because it's in the pocket, so it's really not going to matter. And it's only hand tightened. Oh, I'm trying to pull it out, I can't. I forgot to loosen it. That's how good it is. I'm trying to pull it out and I'm getting stuck. So you'll notice I can move it side to side, but it is only hand tightened. So if I gave it a really good squeeze down, it would hold a lot better. But again, what I could do is literally just drill a hole right there, right? Same size hole, and it's not going to go side to side. I think this is going to be a good way to carry the Koboon. Now, if you have a Koboon and you're right-handed, then this, all you got to do is cut off that little plastic piece, add this guy, and you're good. Or you could leave this on, and it won't matter. It's not going to matter at all. And I don't know if you can pull that. Oh, never mind. You can pull that straight out. So now I could take this if I'm right-handed and put it on the right-hand side. This little thing right here is genius, man. I mean, talk about making carries better. I got this right here, the Fortitude. If I want to pocket carry this, I take off this big guy right here, put on this little guy right here. All of a sudden, this is a pocket carry. It's that easy. And let's see. I'm not sure if it would work on these two. If not, I would just make another one. I mean, that's what they do anyways. They drill holes in these to put those. You wouldn't be changing anything. You'd just be adding a little hole. Now, some leather holsters, some leather sheaths would give you enough space. Some don't. So if you had a leather sheath that had extra width on it, you might be able to do it with a leather. I know I'd be able to do one hole at least up here and do just a one-holer, and make that happen. But as far as like with Kydex, things like that, this little thing right here is going to be huge. And I have to say, on this, makes me like this even more. Makes me like it even more. So Kurt, get to my email. If you don't know it, just comment on this video. I gotta send you one of these, man. I'm gonna pick you up one. They're really cool. So especially for pocket carry people, this thing would be awesome. And if you did need longer screws, a lot of times you might be able to just scavenge the ones that are already on whatever sheath you have. You might actually do pretty good with that. But what I found is this, which is a common size, in the pinch, the taco pinch there, you'll see that's the same size as that. This is a bigger knife. It fits without the little rubber washers. So if you have a nice thin one, you can actually still use this. But it's really it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm having no problems with it. So that's really cool. I think I might actually put another hole inside my Koboon and carry that with this, that just became a really cool option for a carry. The Kobun is awesome. If you guys don't know the Kobun, check it out. It's a really, really nice knife for almost no price. I mean, it's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. It's one of the better cold steel deals. You know what I mean? But it's absolutely 100% worth it. And now you can see there's the little rubber washer. Now the rubber washer would go on, you see this guy right here with the big hole in it. And then there's the regular Phillips. The rubber washer would go on the Phillips side, not that side, because this side is bigger. So I'm just going to put them on there right now and decide which one I'm going to do. But that just opened up pocket carry. That just made it so much easier. I think this is going to be an absolute win. And who knows, I might even put it back on this, because with it on there, I thought this was actually pretty good. So, my man Kurt, definitely email me. I want to, I'll eBay one of these things and just send it to your address straight from there, and get you one of these, because I think you might actually really like it. And if you prefer the other way, who cares? This will just be a little something extra to have, maybe on a different knife. But as far as the clip itself, I mean, this is all it is. That's all it is. This thing's awesome. This thing is awesome. So Kydex with these slots, perfect for it. Just perfect for it. If you have these, doesn't matter. You just don't need the rubber washer. If it really bothered you, you could pull out the freaking rivet and go from there. Rivet. And I believe, yeah. And so on this knife especially, you'd even be able to go to the top two holes. Right here is good because it keeps it right there. If you went to the top two holes, let's see where you'd be. You'd be right there. So the clip would be this. Well, it would make it go deeper into your pocket, but you really don't need to. It would be right there. So it would ride even with the top pretty much. And that is absolutely perfect. So that's cool. That's cool. Guys, definitely check this out, man. It's the Ulti Clip. U-L-T-I Clip. This is the 2.2 Slim. The other one's a 3-inch job, something like that. It's just got a longer thing. But for something like this, especially on this side that curves, it would be straight and hang off the edge. Something like this, the 3-inch would be great because it really wouldn't matter. But I got the 2.2 one because I wasn't sure exactly what application I was going to put it on. And being left-handed, I would want the clip on this side, the curved side, sitting in my pocket. Although on the right hand, you would too, because you want it toward the back of your pocket, not the front, obviously. Well, it really doesn't matter, I guess, because it's not going anywhere. But that is awesome, man. That is awesome. This little clip, and the fact that I could just take it off and put on something different. And another thing you can use them for is gun holsters. I don't know if I have a little Kydex holster. All right, my holsters are all in the back. But so like you take something, you put it in there, you put this on there, and you're doing the same thing. You're pulling this without that. So you could put it in the waist, things like that. Makes it super, super easy to rig something to put in. So even if you wanted to use a smaller handgun, smaller little pistol or something, sticking it right in the pocket, yank and go. It's all the same, man. It's all the same, man. I did a pretty good job building this up, huh? That's nice. But that's it, man. That's it. Check out the Ulti Clip. 2.2 is great. Again, Kurt, get a hold of me. Comment here if you don't already have my email address. And I'll send you one. All right, so that's it for this one. I am Donnie all day. Till next video.